I know we're a little bit past the new year. We're almost like a year past, or a week rather, past New Year's Eve. And we asked for your top resolution for 2026. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first, Rivoli Jacob asked, what is the trivia like? This is my first time. The answer, Jacob, is this is a lot of fun. Sometimes there are themes, sometimes there aren't. And there are all sorts of fun bonuses you can get along the way. This is a real fun app. I'm glad you're here. I'll explain a little bit more about the game in a second. But first, let us talk about resolutions for the new year. Brewtax said, go outdoors more, less social media. That is fantastic. Always a good idea. Get out there, get some fresh air in your lungs, a little exercise, a little time away. The only time you really need to be glued to your screen is when you're earning SB, like you're doing playing this game. Other times, you don't need to be on all that stuff. Our Hilaria doesn't make resolutions. A lot of people don't, and that's fine. Improvement is constant, self-improvement. It's not just one day where you make a promise to yourself, but it's good to use that as a catalyst if that's something that helps you. Who BBS 21 said, stop smoking cigarettes for good. I wish you the best of luck in that endeavor. I think you will feel better once you do, and I know it's not easy. FiMat37 said, my top resolution is the same one I make every year. Be healthy and kind. Two wonderful things to be, and I wish both of those for you, FiMat. EE0012, read 80 books and lose 20 pounds. That is the Hot 100, we're going to call that. You read 80 books and lose 20 pounds. That is fantastic. If you're looking for books and you like romantic comedies, I would suggest Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk. It's really good. She's a really good writer. Brief Swagger said, simple, win daily trivia and earn lots of SB. That is the resolution that I bet everybody here has, in addition to all the others. But folks, it's National Cuddle Day. So come get cozy with the Tuesday edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Wrap yourself up in your favorite blanket as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple-choice general trivia questions will split it. But that is not all. Jacob, you asked what kind of trivia this is. The answer is rewarding, because in this game, you will earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Here's how it works. You win the game today. Then those SB are automatically added to your share of the grand prize. It's just dropped on top. If you don't win the grand prize, you can still pick up those bonus SB. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's simple. You don't leave early. A little claim button appears on the screen. You tap it with your finger, and the SB are yours. The only way you lose is by leaving. And also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to give yourself another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One of them is using a single SB. The other is with a free rejoin, and of course you'd want to do it for free. And if you don't have free rejoins, or if you want more free rejoins, just click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu of this app anytime a game's not happening, and you can get free rejoins by watching videos. But of course, there's another reason why you stick around, the reason why you keep showing up over and over again, and it's not just to hear me talk. In fact, that's the opposite. Each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from yesterday's game. They have each been credited with 100 SB. Congratulations to them and to everyone else who's not. This is a brand new year. So keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. All right, now that you are roasty, toasty, comfortable, it is time for question number 1. Let's do our warm-up. What is the term for a religious day of rest and worship? Is it Sabbath, sleep day, or rester day? The term for a religious day of rest and worship. It's celebrated on different days in different religions, but the concept is generally the same. The Sabbath is a day of reflection and quality time with loved ones and to connect with your faith. It is from the Hebrew word for rest. 99% of you knew that was the answer. You might not have even needed the fun fact that we put out on our Twitter account. You might not have needed it. Of the 1% of you that didn't get it, you all rejoined along with some of our stragglers. We got almost 14,000 people in grand prize contention. And every question you get right from here on out will get you 1 bonus SB. Let's get into that right now. Here is question number 2. In which classic arcade game are you trying to avoid barrels by being thrown by a giant ape? Is it Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, or Asteroids? Trying to avoid barrels being thrown by a giant ape. What game is that? Mario's video game debut came in this arcade classic, where he scales New York girders to save Pauline from Donkey Kong, who's just misunderstood. Donkey Kong is the answer. 99% of you getting that one right. I know he looks mad here, but he's become a hero, as have his son and grandson. So Donkey Kong Jr., Diddy Kong, the whole Kong family. I never made it to this level in the arcade. If you did, you were better at the game than I was. All right, let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Saves, runs batted in, and whip are all stats measured in which sport? Is it racquetball, foosball, or baseball? Saves, runs batted in, and whip. The beauty of this game is that we can judge modern players against the legends of the past because of the way that baseball statistics have been recorded. There's a measuring stick you can use. Baseball is the answer. 81% of you getting that one right. Well done. You got saves, you got RBI, run batted in, and then walks and hits per inning pitched. It's a good indicator of how often a pitcher is letting runners on base. And the lower, the better, just like with the ERA, with the earned run average. All right. Of the 19% of you that did not get that right, almost everybody able to rejoin. Still over 13,200 people in grand prize contention. And we are on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In May of 2013, the cronut became a sensation. What 2 foods does it combine? Croissant and peanut butter, croissant and donut, or croissant and nutter butter? The cronut. If you remember this trend but you never tried one, I'm here to tell you that they're just okay. I'm sorry I had to say it, and you can still get a croissant donut hybrid today and find out for yourself. Maybe you'll love it. I hope you do. Here is a cronut. 93% of you getting that one right. You see all the layers and stuff. Like, croissant is good. I like a donut also, but never the twain shall meet for me. Maybe my hopes were up too high. But your mileage may vary. Everybody try it for themselves. All right, let's move on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. Donna Summer was known as the queen of what genre of music? Was it disco, bossa nova, or EDM? The late, great Donna Summer. The queen of what genre of music? Even though the fad around the music wore on people and turned it into a joke, Donna Summer's disco anthems were still a cut above the rest. The great Donna Summer, the queen of disco, of course, and here she is at the height of her power, moving magically. Not only could she dance, she could move. Of course, you're the queen of disco. You can dance as well as sing. You can do it all. Look, Donna Summer, just what a great voice she had. She said she was no Aretha Franklin, but she wasn't. She's right. She was Donna Summer, and that's pretty darn good. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What is the only country with 3 capital cities? Is it Italy, South Africa, or Ghana? The only country with 3 capital cities. I will explain why. A combination of political and cultural divides resulting from colonialism made choosing the capital of South Africa a matter of compromise. So they have different seats of government in different cities. They do have 3 capital cities. South Africa is the answer. 43% of you getting that one right. Well done. That was not an easy question. That was a brutal question. And of the 57% of you that did not get it right, lo and behold, well over 2/3 of you coming right back in. And why wouldn't you? Because most of you have not had to rejoin yet. We still have over 10,600 people in grand prize contention. Still more bonus SB up for grabs, too, like the 1 bonus SB you'll get if you correctly answer question number 7. Here it is. Which superhero flew back into theaters in the summer of 2025, played by David Corenswet? Is it Superman, Batman, or Hawkman? David Corenswet from Philadelphia, like yours truly. He's part altruistic, idealistic superhero, part dork. The more vulnerable take that James Gunn used for Superman created a more emotional connection to him and a more emotionally connected film. He was Superman, of course. Da 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 da. They even used John Williams' theme. They integrated it into the score, which is really good. And here he is. There is Superman. This is the new Superman. Really, really good movie. I've watched it multiple times. If you haven't seen it, it's worth checking out. I suggest it. I recommend it. And of the 12% of you that did not get that, we got almost half of you to rejoin. Still almost 10,000 people in grand prize contention. And What do you say we move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right? Here it is, Q8. From which country does the haiku originate? Is it India, Japan, or Sweden? From which country does the haiku originate? In the 17th century, a poet named Basho refined the haiku to be more simplistic, helping to popularize Japan's signature poetic structure. 575, 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. I wish I could come up with a haiku about that on the spot, but you did so well. I think we could just move on to question number 9. Second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is, Q9. Tagalog is the official language of which country? Is it Canada, the United States, or the Philippines? Tagalog is the official language of which country? Do you know? The term Tagalog comes from the term for river dweller and is the national language of the country in which it originated, which is the Philippines, of course. The Philippines is the answer. 9,279 people have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Quick reminder, though, that there are other ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games. There is the Daily Trivia Challenge, of course, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app, and there's plenty of stuff in there. First of all, you could install and play other games on your mobile device to earn SB, which I recommend and do myself, but also the secret sauce in this app, the turbocharged way to earn, is the Daily Tapjoy wall. You knew I was going to say it, you regulars. We were going to talk about Tapjoy. It's a wall filled with quick, easy-to-complete offers. You'll check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. You'll have fun while doing it. If you have a little bit more time, you can earn a lot more SB. It will shrink or expand to fit how much time and how much you want to earn. And it adds up quicker than you think. I do this myself. I wouldn't recommend it to you if I didn't do it, and it is a winning habit. I call it Daily Tapjoy because it's something you should be doing every single day. Check it out after the game by clicking the smaller version of that image. You'll be glad you did. All right, we got 9,330 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 14,100 of you stuck around to the end, and there is one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question of this game. Worth 1 bonus SB, it's question number 10. Pepperidge Farms sells cheesy crackers in the shape of which aquatic species? Is it goldfish, eel, or octopus? Pepperidge Farm remembers. What are those cheesy crackers in the shape of? These little cheddar crackers are so addictive, I think they legally have to be eaten one giant handful at a time. But that might just be me. How do you like to eat your goldfish? Goldfish is the answer. 9,241 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today, crushing it on a Tuesday. Let's meet a few of these grand prize winners. Each of you are taking home 11 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Don't forget, that gets added on top. Dynasty J87, congratulations. Heather Boo, you are a winner. M.